But we have to come together to get our shared sense of responsibility to each other, a responsibility to ourselves. I mean, I think this is important, and in a celebratory mode. We can still make efforts to keep reaching new heights. This is what we need and want. I mean, on a deep level, it's what I feel, and I'm so glad that there's been this response. You know, I won't forget it. And so much of this event is structured around what we believe in, you know, our future. Like, God, we take our mentorship so seriously. Like Google, we have so many students, and, you know, Michael Cho takes his mentorship very seriously, and that's really like good modeling for the rest of us. You know, we have students interspersed at all of the tables, and, you know, we have a cadre of volunteers, because this is how we all started in KABA. You know, we worked, we got to meet the lawyers, and then we came up, you know, and just stayed involved, and, you know, we contributed back.
The Korean American community, with the more than 120 years of its diaspora history, has now become a remarkable society in this country. It has not only offered a welcoming home for its members, but also served as some kind of bridge of friendship and also a pillar of partnership between our two great countries, Korea and the United States. However, while the advancements of individual the Korean Americans across the politics, economies, culture, and others, including legal profession, simply amazing for me. I think that this Korean American community is now reaching some kind of turning point to leap forward to the next stage.
Tonight is extra special because not only do we get to celebrate Ina's work, but also have her in attendance so we can invite her up to accept this donation on Hana Center's behalf. Please join me in congratulating Ina. I forgot your flowers. One moment.
I mean, money and flowers. And really all that Sarah just outlined, it just means that if you are, I immigrated straight to Chicago when I was 12 years old with my family. So when you just stay here, go to school, public school, Chicago Public School, go to college here, work here, that's what just means. Just pay attention to the community, that's what happens. But I do want to say that you know, Korean American Bar Association is Hana Center is one of the longest and the most meaningful partnership that we have, and it's really because of your dedication, service, and your love and care for the community that together we're able to serve our community.
Please join me in congratulating our awardees, and I would encourage everyone here to introduce yourselves to both of them and to all of our students who are helping out as volunteers here today. Thank you.
Like, oh, they were name tags. Come on. Those are wonderful.
What I can tell you from someone who grew up in New York that KABA Chicago is the best at encouraging its members and promoting a culture and an atmosphere of civility and helping others. And no one espouses those principles better than Michael Cho, and to me, that's why he receives this year's Leadership Award.
Second, leadership is not about being in charge. It's about taking care of the people in your charge. And the superpower it unlocks is the creation of psychological safety. So I think we don't need a study or a survey, but we all know that we all do our best work when we feel feel safe, when we feel that someone who's invested in us wants us to do well, allows us to do our best work. And I call it a superpower because it's not easy. It's not coddling. It's leaning in with empathy, with vulnerability, which is hard. But as Brene Brown said, clear is kind, unclear is unkind. So it's also about giving honest and open feedback, but doing it in a way that that person knows you're doing that because you want them to improve and you want success for them. So it's something that I still work at, try to balance, but still have some work to do.
Joanne's journey is not just about law or food. It's about identity, belonging, and the power of storytelling. Through her videos and writing, she explores her experience as a Korean American, sharing intimate moments from her life that resonates with many. As we welcome Joanne to the stage, let us celebrate her incredible contributions to the many diverse communities and her ongoing missions to inspire others to embrace their own stories through food. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Joanne Molinaro as tonight's award for the Cultural
It was training me to translate something far more important, far more critical than mere words. You see, we are translators. And I don't mean translating legal jargon or fancy financial words like EBITDA, which I still don't really understand what that actually means, right? We're actually translating culture. We're translating bias. And yes, we are translating racism when our parents can't see it, when they can't hear it. We are very, very specifically, and I do mean the people sitting in this room today, we are very specially equipped to write those grievance letters. But how do we make sure that these grievance letters are actually getting into the right hands? Did you know that 6% of all the lawyers in the United States are Asian Americans? But less than 4.5% of the equity partners at all of the major law firms across this country are Asian American. Only 8 of the nearly 2,400 elected prosecutors are Asian American, and only 67 of the nearly 900 authorized Article 3 judges are Asian American.
So she got to hear attorneys being admitted to the bar. She is also served on the Illinois Public Defenders Association and the King County Bar Association, where she co-chaired Women in the Law Committee. Her awards include the 2012 Moving Mountain Awards from the King County Public Defender's Office and the 2021 Big Dog Award, which means she was a big dog, from the King County Public Defender's Office in 2021. Let's give a big round of applause for a trailblazer. And now the 2024 KABA Community Service Award, Joanne Molinaro.
Thank you, Sonny, for your kind introduction. I'm deeply honored to stand here and be recognized by the Korean American Bar Association alongside with my fellow honorees. I also want to thank the Korean American Bar Association for your incredible work and pro bono service in our community. Tonight's theme, Reaching New Heights, resonates with me. Looking back on my journey, I see my path was shaped by personal and professional turning points that pushed me to go further.
I tried. Okay, and then the next one, I just want to thank our committee, our officers, our board, our advisors, volunteers, lots of volunteers here. Their exceptional, devoted efforts made planning and execution of this event possible. Special thank you to our sponsors, as I've said, you know, just benefit so much from your generosity. Our donors with our silent auction, and our esteemed guests here, as well as our attendees. So your support furthers our commitment to achieving our mission and goals. I mean, we take our goals very seriously, and thank you for your support in reaching